Welcome to the Positive Spot with Dustin Lawrence, your daily dose of positivity. Join us Monday through Friday as we celebrate the positive in life, people, places, and events. Daily news, conversation with special guests, personal development tips, and more delivered directly to you. What we think about, we bring about. So why not fill your mind daily with positive thoughts and people at the Positive Spot?
Why, yes. Hello, my friends. What a great day to be alive. Hello and welcome to the Positive Spot podcast. I'm your grateful host, Dustin Lawrence, and welcome to episode number 9. Episode number 9, September the 22nd. Again, what a great day to be alive. I tell you, time sure does fly when you're full of gratitude, right? I know you can all relate to that. I tell you, we got a great show lined up today. We're going to discuss the 16 tips for living a happier, a more stress-free, and a successful life, right? I think that's something we can all relate to, right? We all want to be more productive. We all want to be happy and more successful. So we're going to go over 16 proven ways that can make you more productive, happy, and successful in life. And then we're going to jump forward to our positive life hacks, and we're going to discuss the first one today will be how lack of sleep can make us fat. How can it make us gain weight, right? I'm a little hesitant on using the word fat, but I think we know what we're saying there. How lack of sleep can make us gain weight. How about that? And we'll get into that as well. And then we'll go into the second positive life hack today, and we will discuss your doctor's top 4 diet tips. And these are the top 4 diet tips gathered from across the country from doctors in all of our states. So it's really interesting to find out the cumulative response. And you know, when you hear them, they really make sense. It's just we seem to stray away from them. But before we jump into everything, I just want to take the time to say thank you, my friends. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to plug in to our podcast. I tell you, we're going here on 3 weeks, and some incredible things have happened, and it's all because of the listeners. We're definitely climbing in the iTunes ranks, which is huge, because, you know, our intention is for more people to hear the podcast. Absolutely. But why we want to, and for that to happen, is so more people can get the message, right? This message that we share with others about gratitude, right? Never quitting. So many personal development tips, and not even to mention, look at this. We've had Tanya Brown on. We've had Frank Shankowitz, the gentleman who created Make-A-Wish Foundation. We've had Greg Reed. My friends, we've got a lot of big names still to come on the podcast, but I wanted definitely to take time to say thank you to you, the listener. And I tell you what, if you found this show full of value and you want to help us, what you can do is simply subscribe and give the podcast a rating. And I can show you how to do that on our website. And hey, and plug into this website so you can keep up on show notes, past episodes, and all kinds of goodies we have. And that is positivespotshow.com. And simply go to the tab that reads leave a review and subscribe. And by doing so, you help us rank higher. And of course, we want to rank as high as possible, because then more people will become more aware of our worthy message. And that's what we're here to do, right? Become better people, help others, live life for a living, and do it all while being happy, right? All right. So speaking of that, let's jump into our 16 tips that we're going to discuss today. Are 16 proven ways that can make you more productive, happy, and successful in life. So, you know, one thing we've got to remember is, and I say we, it's like I'm talking to myself, Dustin, is that it doesn't matter your age, and especially how much money you have in the bank. You know, we've all been there where we think, oh, if I only had this X amount of money, if I only had this vehicle, if I only had this, I would be happy. Well, it seems to me, and it seems to be a universal law, that that's not quite the case, right? I think we can all relate to people that are blessed with extreme amounts of money, yet they're not happy. And then I know people that barely have anything as far as material goods, but they're the happiest people that I've met. I think I'd rather sacrifice material goods and a stack of cash for being happy. Now, of course, we want to be healthy, and we know that health costs money. But I think we get the gist of what we're saying. Happiness is an inside job, right? And the same thing applies to being productive and successful. And I like to pair these three because they go hand in hand. So let's get started here. And when I mean three, being productive, happy, and successful in life, right? 16 proven ways that can make you more productive, happy, and successful. Number one, let's discuss being committed, right? No matter what goals you have set for yourself in life, my friends, you've got to be committed, right? It's through this commitment that you'll continue to make the improvements needed to better yourself. So whether it's taking a chance on, let's say, launching your own business, getting in that gym membership, right? We've all been guilty of that. I'm going to get in shape, but not take action or be committed. To improve your physical well-being is the reason you want to go to gym. Or perhaps, right, taking a cooking class. You want to become a better cook at home, or even a chef. Commitment is what drives us all to become more successful. So number one, right? Be committed. Be committed to your chosen desire. Number two, people care about you, not your success. And this one took me a while to realize. Growing up in downtown Dallas and having some very successful moments in my life, I went back to where I thought the clothes that I wore, the car I was driving, that's what people were all about. So I wrapped myself up with clothes from Neiman Marcus and Mercedes-Benz and all of those goodies that so many people think paint a good image about you, or allow people to care for you because, right, you feel that you have something in common with them. Is that, hey, check me out. I want to be like the Joneses. I got my Mercedes. I got my bad top-notch suit on, and those are nice. But people care about you, not your success. And I come to find this out, and there's a lot of studies that back this up. But let's be honest, right? People don't care about the expensive clothes that you wear, or how big the house you own, or the car you drive. That's not to say that they don't respect your achievements or possessions. Of course they can do that. But instead, people care about you as an individual. And they'll support you no matter what because they love you. Believe this, my friends. Believe this. This is a life lesson, a PhD that I've learned. I discussed that I'm a master. I'm a master of making my mess my message. And this is one, definitely at times was a mess, but come to find out that people care about you, not your material possessions. Number three, be grateful every day. This is a game changer. I dare to say that there hasn't been an episode of the podcast, and we're early into it, but we haven't discussed gratitude. It's that missing factor. It is the key factor. It's the it. It's that it that so many people are missing. Gratitude unlocks the door to an incredible life. And being grateful can result in feeling better about your life, more enthusiasm. You have more willingness to help others. Being grateful may even reduce, right? And there's studies that show this, coronary artery disease. That's just one disease. My friends, there's no doubt about it that gratitude changes everything. So take the time every day to write down what you're grateful for. Perhaps you do as I do. As soon as you wake up, and I'm blessed with some incredible animals, man, they're there trying to kiss me on the face. Let's get up, let's get up, let's get up. And as I pet them, before my feet hit the ground, as I get ready to mosey off the bed, right? I do say, I am grateful for this day. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this life. Thank you for everything that goes wrong. Thank you for everything that goes right. The lessons are in the journey. This is true, right? But here's another day, another chance to become a better you. Thank you. Gratitude and being thankful go hand in hand, my friends. Plug some gratitude into your life and watch amazing things happen. Number 4, right? Everyone knows this. Everyone knows it, my friends. Number 4. Okay, I'm pausing. Dramatic effect. Take action. Take action. Researchers discovered that confidence is just as important as competence. And when you take action, you build confidence. Right, I'm going to say that again. Confidence is just as important as competence, right? And of course, the more action you take, the more competent you become, because you become better. You might fail, so to speak, but you learn a lesson, right? Failure is a really weird word in my vocabulary. I really don't like to use it, but it does describe a few things. And failure is not a bad thing. So when you're taking action, when you're failing, if that's what you're calling it, you're also learning lessons. And those lessons make you better. You know, I think we forget that we weren't all born with the ability to walk and speak. That's stuff we had to work on. We've all been around toddlers getting up and falling down, falling on their butt and crying. But do they stop? Do they quit? Oh, I can't walk. I got to stop. No, they take action and keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it until it works. So take action. Take action. Number 5, we've discussed this a little bit, but money can't buy happiness. There's no doubt about it. Money can't buy you happiness. I think the Beatles said, right? Money can't buy me love. You know what else can't? It can't buy happiness. Just because you're earning 6 figures doesn't mean that you're necessarily content. Of course, we discussed this earlier. Sure, money is an obvious need. We need it to be healthy. We need money to buy the right kind of food to plug into our system to eat. We know this. But you can't go out to a store. You can't go to your favorite store, to Target, to Walmart. I think we said Neiman's early, Saks, whatever. I don't care. Grocery store. I haven't seen an aisle yet that says happiness on sale for 50% off. Right? Happiness is an inside job. You hear me saying that a lot, but number 5, money can't buy you happiness. Number 6, don't take rejection personally. Again, being that I am the master of making my mess my message, and I do have a PhD in that. Don't take rejection personally. I used to all the time. We've all faced rejection. So think about this. Instead of taking it personally, use it as a learning experience. Right? Let's say someone rejected your proposal at work. Maybe there wasn't a market for your product. Perhaps you didn't have that good of a pitch, right? Perhaps the money fell out of the company's organization for that, right? For that specific products. Maybe they just didn't have the money to spend then. Accepting and learning from rejection is one way to guide you to success. Again, a professional athlete that wasn't just born swimming. Michael Phelps didn't just come from the womb and jump in the pool. Maybe he did. I don't know. That man's incredible. But you get the gist. We have to practice. We have to fail and become better. We have to fail and become better. Okay? There's no one in this world that every time they've done something for the first time has just crushed it. Never made a mistake and gone on. Right? So, just remember that rejection is a good thing. Don't take it personally. Don't take it personally. Heck, when I started podcast over a year ago, I think the first one we did on last year's podcast, it was good 15 episodes before we got 10 downloads. Did I take that rejection personally? No. I kept plugging in and moving forward. Boom, and here we are, climbing the charts of iTunes, Stitcher Radio, you name it. We're going to have a TV show coming from this. Just watch out. Hold on. Okay, all right, let's move forward. Number 7. Number 6 was, don't take rejection personally. Number 7, my friends, and we are discussing now the 16 proven ways that can make you more productive, happy, and successful in life. Number 7, have a backup plan. Okay? You never know when the unexpected is going to happen, but when it does happen and you're surrounded by chaos, be prepared for the worst case scenario. You know, my friends, it's not when a challenge is going to happen in your life, or it's not if, it's not if a challenge is going to happen, it's when. Have a backup plan. Be prepared. Be prepared. And gratitude, being happy, all of that builds your backup plan. Okay? It really does. And you know, one of the things to do, if you're able to, put a good 6 weeks of savings. Always have that ready to go. And that's not much, but 6 weeks of savings Perhaps that could save you in a bind. You get sick, you have to miss work. We could go on and on naming things, but have a backup plan. Okay? And the ideal thing to do when you reach that 6 weeks, then having a 3 to 6 month nest egg will make a huge difference in your life. I've personally found that having 12 to 24 months of cash on hand to pay the bills, just sitting there, has significantly helped many aspects of my life. That concern, that worry of where's the money going to come from the bills, it's gone. It's there. You know it. And of course, we can't always do this, but we can progress and develop this. Go from 6 weeks, right? Then go to the 3 to 6 month nest egg. And then jump into that 12 to 24 months of cash to pay your bills. Just sitting there, because you never know what's going to happen in life. It's not if a challenge is going to happen, it's when. Number 8, improve your social skill. And this comes from data from a study from 1992 to 2002 from the University of California at Santa Barbara, found that people who are both smart and socially adept earn more in today's workforce, and significantly more than when they compared it to people in the 80s. And imagine it now with social media, because this is a bit dated, but it was a 20-year study. And when you get something that long, you get some really good information from it, some hardcore facts. So now that's even increased with social media. So improve your social skill. In social media, anyone and their dog and their mama can gripe about the bad day, about their bad life, their bad marriage. All right, sorry, I ain't got time for that. I only focus on the people that are out there, posting positive and uplifting stuff. The easiest thing in the world to do is be negative. So improve your social skill. Put a twist of positivity on everything all day in your interaction with people, online, you name it, bank teller, drive-through, going through Jack in the Box, Burger King, whatever you do. Make someone smile. Improve your social skill. Watch what happens in your life. Number 9, travel. Traveling is a great way to develop a person's character and become more open-minded. Of course, it takes money, but again, put some money away for it. Additionally, while traveling is a great way to get away from your daily grind, it also helps you to appreciate what you have back at home. There's been a few times I've gone on trips and I loved them, but wow, it made me miss my home. Wow, it made me miss the ability to go shop at the drop of a dime, right? There's been some challenging trips I've made, and I was really happy when I got home. Number 10, and this really, don't over multitask. If you're feeling consistently burnt out, it's probably because you're doing too much at one time. Researchers have found that when you switch away from primary task to do something else, you're increasing the time it takes to finish that task by an average of 25%. So if you're jumping from task to task to task and not completing them, you're actually increasing the amount of time it takes you to get everything done. Okay? Get that task done, boom, move to the next one. And we have to multitask. We know that in today's life. But you get the gist of it. Complete the project, cross it out, on to the next, and you will be amazed at the amount you get done and how that helps your success, your happiness. Number 11, a huge one, embrace a growth mindset. I mean, my friends, we have two mindsets, a fixed and a growth. A fixed mindset is one that assumes that our character, intelligence, and creative ability are static. Okay? A growth mindset, however, thrives on challenge and sees failure not as evidence of unintelligence, but of heartening springboard for growth, right? Bam! We jump on it and we might fail, but we become stronger, right? We know more. And that all comes from stretching our existing abilities. Okay? When you stretch your ability, you keep going. You might fail, but you're stretching your ability by plugging in and going and going. You probably just heard that popping. Pardon me. That's me hitting the palm with my fist because I get excited about that one. Embrace the growth mindset. Number 12, balance work and life. We know this one, but this is a reminder. My friends, when work interferes with life, which it will, it can result in employees getting burned out, decreased base morale in the office, Tons of studies to back this. And while this might not be an option for everyone, it proves that everyone needs time away from your job, your office, right? Whatever you're doing. If you're able to spend less time in the office by working remotely or having flexible hours, you should be able to be productive both in your personal and professional life. Number 13 sounds easy, but maybe the most powerful one we've hit yet. Don't hold grudges. Okay? There is really no need to hold on to a grudge. It can wear you out mentally. It's done it to me. It did it to me for 30 plus years of my life. Okay? It can mentally wear you out and make you miserable. And doesn't life seem to get a whole lot smoother when you're not angry? Right? Right? Let that shit go. Pardon my language, but let it go. I don't curse much, but sometimes you have to. Let it go. Number 14, stick it out. Okay? Don't quit. We talk about this all the time. Okay, psychologist Angela Duckworth had a great TED Talk, and during her TED Talk, she talked about grit is passion and perseverance for very long-term goals. Grit is having stamina. Grit is sticking with your future day in, day out, not just for the week, not just for the month, but for years and working really hard to make that future a reality. Grit is living life like it's a marathon, not a sprint. Okay, stick it out. Embrace being gritty. Number 15, live in the moment. You can't change the past, and you have no control of the future, my friends. Live in the moment and enjoy what's in front of you right here, right now. When you're busy making too many plans, you're causing stress that prevents you from enjoying the present. Live in the moment. And number 16, take care of yourself, then help others. And I know I talk about helping others all the time, but you do have to take care of yourself. Make sure yourself is healthy, mentally and physically, right? And then begin to help others, because additionally, helping others is beneficial for your health. So get yourself straight, then focus on others. You know, how can you help others if you haven't taken care of yourself first? Take care of your needs first, and then begin to help others. All right. Hey, I like that. Who is that? Is that Matthew McConaughey or is that Dustin? I think that's Dustin. But, okay, now we have our positive life hacks today. And I wanted to share these with you as we approach the end of the podcast. Really simple, quick ones. The first positive life hack, I love it, is lack of sleep makes us fat, makes us gain weight. Okay, so the research now is pretty significant to let us know that sleep deprivation absolutely has an effect on weight gain, but really occurs in 3 different areas. The first area has to do with our hormones. So as we become more and more sleep deprived, our cortisol level raises, which is our stress hormone. And that hormone also influences our appetite, makes us want to eat more. So our metabolism has a tendency to slow down, which means that our food isn't burning nearly as quick as it once was. So now we've got this high appetite with a low metabolism. And that metabolism, and that's not necessarily a good thing. So the kicker turns out to be food choices, even in times of change. So the more sleep deprived you are, the more likely we're going to go for that junk in the closet, those cookies, those pies, because your brain is trying to do what your brain is really trying to do. I guess what I'm trying to say is gather in food to calm you down. So remember, all those comfort foods you have out there, those are the ones that you're going to grab for when you're sleep deprived. And those are going to make you calm down because of your higher level of cortisol. So we know that sleep deprivation affects weight gain in many ways. So remember, when you're tired, okay, break the habit. Don't get that sugary treat. Don't reach for that junk in the closet right off the bat. Get you some fruit. Get some grains. Maybe a nice healthy juice or a healthy shake. Whatever. But know that lack of sleep, if we don't deal with it right, it's going to help us to pack on the pounds. And we don't need any help with that, especially with the holidays right around the corner. Okay. Let's do Matthew McConaughey again. All right. Okay, our doctor's top 4 diet tips on our second positive life hack. And remember, all of this can be found on positivespotshow.com. Go there, grab you some goodies. We got some great downloads, As a Man Thinketh, some free books, right? We have one download, sign into it, and you get 2 books, life-changing books, both of them combined under 100 pages. But you read these 2, oh my gosh, watch out, right? Plug them in, practice them, your life will change. Everything can be found at positivespot.com. Or positivespotshow.com. I love it. Positivespotshow.com. So, the second positive life hack for today. Doctor's top 4 diet tips. Number 1, avoid not just regular, but high fructose corn syrup. Neuroscientist Dr. Nakor Avina says that people gain weight faster when they consume corn syrup compared to those, this is pretty astonishing to me, compared to those who eat the equivalent amount of table sugar. It seems this corn syrup, the high fructose corn syrup, is bad stuff, my friends. It may seem odd, but corn syrup and sugar both contain fructose and glucose. But in sugar, check this out, the 2 molecules are bound together, while in corn syrup they're separate. Okay, and that makes the fructose easier to store as fat. Okay, another diet tip. Weight loss experts follow. Okay, so the weight loss experts follow this one, and we know that protein's good, but they eat a protein-rich breakfast. Researchers at the University of Connecticut found that people who get the majority of the morning calories from protein feel fuller longer, consume fewer calories over the rest of the day, and are less likely to crave late night snacks. And that all comes by eating a protein-rich breakfast. So a high protein meal also increases metabolism, helping you burn more calories, even if you're sitting at that dreaded desk all day long. Okay, the third diet tip. Stick to structured meals and snack times, okay? Registered dietitian Marissa Lippert says that erratic meal times slow down metabolism and cause us to crave processed carbs for an instant energy boost. Boy, I know that one. So when it's time to eat, our bodies release the hunger hormone, which is why we feel hungry at our normal meal times, even if we ate an hour ago. So let's stay consistent on the times we eat, right? Stay consistent. If that means carrying some snacks around with you, do it. Do it at the same time, though. So finally, number 4 tip, our 4th tip on our doctor's top 4 diet tips. If you only make one change to your eating habits this month, here it is. Chew slowly. And put down your fork between bites, okay? Food scientist Kathleen Mellison says it works because eating more slowly gives your stomach time to send your brain a message that says, hey, I'm full. It sends those signals, I'm full. In fact, slower eaters can lose nearly 2 pounds a month, even if they don't change any other part of their diet. Wow, eating slower can help you to lose 2 pounds a month? Not a bad positive life hack. My friends, what a great day to be alive. Let's say that 3 times. Okay, assume the warrior stance, open your arms up, embrace all the healing energy of the universe. Here we go. What a great day to be alive. What a great day to be alive. What a great day to be alive. Woo, that feels good. Thank you, my friends, for joining us on this episode of the Positive Spot Podcast. I'm so grateful that you've taken time out of your day to plug in to some positivity. My friends, make today incredible.
Thank you for listening to this edition of the Positive Spot Podcast with Dustin Lawrence. For full coverage of each podcast, visit positivespotshow.com. Please join us Monday through Friday at the Positive Spot. What we think about, we bring about, so why not fill your mind daily with positive thoughts and people at the Positive Spot?